This Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Bank of Missouri, Bolivar Recreation Center, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Ankrum Law, Mid-Missouri Bank, Warwick Electric, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Roten Cleanworks, CNC Farm and Home Supply, Winfield Pack Service, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Bolivar Flooring, Butler Funeral Home, Bill Grant Ford, Black Rock Arms, Animal Care Clinic, Oak Star Bank, Farmers Market of Bolivar, and Bolivar Plumbing, Heating and Air. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Well, good morning, Liberator basketball fans, and welcome to Great Southern Bank Arena, where the Bolivar Liberators are in quarterfinal action today against the Branson Pirates. I'm Dwayne Banner here with Josh Berry, Kim Berry, and Kent Otto on the video. And Josh, not very often we get to do a game at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And so we going to be bringing you the action today. Today's game is brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, and we appreciate their sponsorship today of today's game. Today's matchup features the Bolivar Liberators coming in at 6-2 and the Branson Pirates coming in at 5-2. Josh, why don't you give us a little bit of information about Branson and what we're up against today?
Yeah, so Branson to get here beat Willow Springs 72-60, and I don't think that's a weak Willow Springs at all. They're 6-2 on the year too, so they had to beat a pretty decent team to get here, beating them by 12. At one point in time, we were trying to listen to it as we were coming up here yesterday. Felt like they had made that lead a lot larger, and then Willow Springs made a little comeback at the end. So I expect a good competition here with Branson. Branson last year beat us twice. Early in the year, they beat us, I think, by like 10 or 12, and then or maybe 8-10, I can't remember. And then the second game of last year, they only beat us by 2. So I think we're an even matchup with them when we play, but it's going to take a good game from us tonight. They've lost to some bigger teams. They lost to Ozark this year already. They lost to Republic. They lost to Republic by 5. Now, a little bit of a comparison there. Remember, Blue Valley West also lost to Republic by 5, and then Blue Valley West just eked one out against us on that Saturday game. So, I think it's really anybody's game at this point in time. They're going to be well balanced. I think their lead scorer is going to be Meerhoff. We're going to hear his name quite a bit.
6'3" junior Griffin Meerhoff. Yes.
Yeah, and I think you might hear James come up a couple, but I think they have some balanced scoring, but Meerhoff definitely leads the pack seemingly every night.
Well, as this tournament moves on, today's winner will play on Monday at 4 o'clock. It'll be here at GSBA Arena. I guess A stands for Arena.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Great Southern Bank Arena. The loser then will go to Monday at 12:30 and will play Stratford. Stratford lost to Nixa in the game before this. So Nixa's advanced to the semifinal action, and then the winner of this game will get Nixa then at Monday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so not to get ahead of ourselves here, but I'd say if we did end up facing Nixa, they've got a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth from last year's blue and gold.
Well, there's a good chance of that, Josh. I can't remember how that game ended. Can you? I mean, it's really hard to remember a 25-footer from the bear head, or 30, whatever it was, just inside the bear head by Brody Engel to upset the number 1 seed, and everybody went crazy.
I have the perfect angle too, because I had his back was to me, so I saw the shot go the whole time. It was one of those, oh no, and then eruption. That was a fantastic moment. I'm sure Brody will remember that forever.
Well, I know a lot of Liberator fans will remember it. I'm sure he will. That's probably the greatest shot of his life.
Oh yeah.
And to do it at the blue and gold against Nixa, I mean, that even puts the icing on the cake for sure.
He didn't have a lot of fear when he went for a shot. I think he was expecting it to go in every time he threw it up. So,
well, that's what shooters do.
That's exactly right.
You never see a shot you don't like.
Yep.
Well, today's game brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. Some of our other sponsors today are timeouts by Blackrock Arms, free throws by Ankrum Law Firm, and then Citizens Memorial Hospital, Roten Clean Work, CNC Farm and Home, Hometown Furniture, and then our post-game show will be brought to you by Warwick Electric. We're going to take just a break here. We'll send it back to the station for just a few minutes. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry99.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Midmo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Midmo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Midmo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena, where the Bolivar Liberators are getting set to tip it off against the Branson Pirates. Josh, I thought we might run over yesterday a little bit. Bolivar defeated Buffalo yesterday 66-29, and maybe some of the highlights from yesterday's game.
Yeah, so Wyatt Campbell led all scorers with 17, and I think Colton Ingold was right behind him with 15. And just to kind of touch on both of those guys, Wyatt shot the ball really well. I think he was 3 for 5 from the three-point line and 4 for 7 from 2. And so he was very balanced on his shooting. And Colton, I thought Colton did really well just grabbing rebounds. We talked a little bit about it in the game, where I think Colton tends to draw a mismatch a lot of times because he's a guard, but he's a tall guard, and he was grabbing a lot of rebounds and just really affected the Bison quite a bit, just all around in every aspect of the game. And then Adams along with Polk, I thought the mismatch we had with Abraham and the size there, I thought Polk and Adams both handled that really well, just the way they grabbed boards and just played like true big men down there. They
looked very strong yesterday. I mean, we had a lot of pounds and a lot of strength on Buffalo all the way around. And, you know, I always like when when Colton goes down low, because Colton is really hard to guard in the post. You know, he gets one-on-one in the post. It doesn't really matter how big the guy is he's posted up against. He really does a nice job of pump faking and getting those guys off the floor. So I'd look for Colton to, you know, do a little bit more of the post work today, maybe getting him inside. Don't know what kind of matchup we'll get there, but it looks like if James is guarding him, he's 6 foot, but he's a sophomore. So
yeah, they definitely have. I think overall lineup-wise, how truthful they are on their size. It looks like they're going to have a little height advantage across the board with us, but so far we've handled that pretty well. I mean, Buffalo had some really good shooters that just weren't hitting yesterday, and I have to say, that could be just an off night, but also our defensive pressure, I think, drew a lot of shots that Buffalo would maybe normally make and just didn't go in for them. I know they've got a couple. I think that McGregor kid is 1,000-point scorer pretty recently, so a lot of talent over there, but we just had everything working for us yesterday.
We did, and our defense just really took them out of any kind of rhythm on offense, and you could just tell they were just fortunate to get a shot in the air many times. Well, I wanted to before we get started here, I'd like to give a shout out to Matt Hindenburg. He got a game in yesterday. 31 years, Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, we're only 29 behind him.
I know, yeah. Let's keep it going, I guess.
You bet. Well, got the starting lineups for today's game. Bolivar's going to be the road team, the away team. They've got their blue uniforms on with the gold numbers. And Josh, why don't you go ahead and give us the starting lineups?
Yeah, so we've got Colton, number 1, Colton Ingold Jr., number 10, Matt Giglio. He's a senior. Number 22, senior Wyatt Campbell. Number 5, senior Lucas Polk. We're going to need him a lot today to do similar to what he did yesterday. And then number 15, senior Canyon Adams for Bolivar.
Branson, they'll be the home team on the scoreboard. They have their home white uniforms on. Black lettering with red trim.
Which on that, I'm not sure why we were blue yesterday. We were the higher seed, but Buffalo did wear their whites and we wore our blues yesterday. So,
well, they may have put it. We may have been on the bottom of the bracket a lot of times. So were we on the bottom?
Okay, so it's just going to be the bottom. It doesn't matter rank, I guess. Right. It's just whoever is on the bottom side. That gels then. I was thinking it was more of a seeded thing, but of course you might have two unseeded teams play each other, and that would, of course, cause some confusion. But anyway.
For Branson, number 2, James. Number 10. You get their first name?
Yeah, Caden Cooper, number 10. He's 6'3", junior. 14, number 14, 6'1", senior Caleb Villaruz. Number 30, 5'11", junior Wyatt Ray. And number 32, 6'3", junior Griffin Meerhoff.
Of course, Meerhoff's the one you want to watch out for. He had 30 yesterday, and we're just about ready to tip this thing off, Josh. Quarterfinal action. Branson, Bolivar. Ball's in the air, and Bolivar controls the tip. Engel to take it at the top and get the offense set. Campbell on the left wing. Ball gets reversed to the other side to Giglio. Here comes Engel to the top of the key. Fakes the shot. Drives down into the left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Adams for a long three. Short. That was Polk. And there's Adams with the rebound. And he gets fouled trying to put it back in.
Yeah, in and out shot there by Polk. But that's exactly what you want Adams and Polk to do today, is grab those rebounds and give us some second chance opportunities. And Adams he's going to have to play big today, and he's already showing it.
First Ankrum Law free throw here with 7:37 to go in the first quarter. Rims out, no good. You guys were talking about it yesterday with that extra three-point line. Guys kind of get confused at where they're at on the court sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
Adams knocks down the second free throw to make it 1-0 Bolivar here with 7:35 to go.
It even makes the coaches, I think, let some of those longer threes go that they'd normally yell about.
And here's Villaruz trying to throw a skip pass. He throws it the beans, Josh, right into Coach Gregory's lap over there.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication on the Pirates.
First turnover there for Branson. And Bolivar will have the basketball again. Giglio on the right wing. Now Polk at the top, reverses. Nice seal by Campbell. Ball goes in, can't handle it, tries to save it out of bounds, and there's Cooper to pick off the pass. 3-point shot from the corner by Villaruz. Knocks it down.
I think that was Ray there, and that looked pretty clean. Pretty clean.
30. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Josh. 3-1, Branson. Here's Campbell for three from the right wing. It's long. There's Engel with the rebound and the putback. Colton Engel picking up the trash down there.
Yeah, another second chance opportunity there, and good job by him with the good touch to get it back in.
Liberators at the full court man-to-man defense. James to Ray. He drives into the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Ray. Or James wants the little 10-footer, a little step back. 15-footer goes in.
So far, their shooting looks to be pretty on.
Yeah. Here's Colton Ingold, a long three-point shot, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. That was way out there.
I think that would have been good in any arena.
6'5" Bolivar. Here's James. He and Ray got a two-man going. Nice block shot there by Colton Ingold. Adams at the rebound, and here comes Colton Ingold up the left side. Bounce pass into the post to Campbell. He goes to work, kicks it back out to Adams. Ball gets reversed to the other side to Giglio. He wants the three-point shot. It's off the mark, and Adams tries to save it out of bounds and can't quite get it done.
Yeah, another deep three there by Giglio, but keep shooting. We'll get him to fall. I do think we're going to have to watch Ray. He's looking to shoot about every time he touches the ball, and I don't think he cares from where it is.
You know, we talked about Meerhoff. There's his first touch right there in about 3 possessions. James against Campbell, reverse pivot down the lane. Nice looking shot there off the glass and good.
Yeah, I think that's James' 4th point there, and he's looking really confident too.
You know, they are really aggressive, James and Ray. Bolivar with the basketball. Ingold with another long three, and it is cash.
I think he's further that time than he was the first one, and he's showing confidence there. I like to see that.
Absolutely. Colton now with 8 points, and we've only got 9. So Bolivar's man-to-man. Villaroo's way out top over to James on the right wing. He puts a move on Giglio, pulls up from 15, no good, gets his own rebound. Nice little touch pass into Cooper. And Cooper's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and it looks like James kind of had a little collision there with Ingold. He's
trying to knock the wind out of him.
Trying to get his breath back. Just an unfortunate bounce off the rim there. Liberators are doing a pretty good job blocking out. It's just that one took an errant bounce right back to a Pirate. And then good job by Campbell as that first free throw, that Ingram Law free throw goes in. Good job by Campbell. I mean, he did get the foul, but he fouled him hard enough to make sure that ball didn't actually go in.
Cooper knocks down the first free throw to to get Branson within 1. Second one's in the air, and it's good. So we have a tie ball game. We've got Toombs in for Branson, and then also number 4,
Tolliver. 6-foot junior. So Toombs sometimes starts. He just didn't get the start tonight or today.
Is that Tolliver or
Tolliver?
Tolliver. Giglio across half court. Entry pass to Ingold, and they get tangled. He gets tangled up there with Tolliver. Yep. He'll pick up a foul.
Yep.
Bolivar to inbound in front of the Branson bench. Here comes Giglio at the top. Hand off to Ingold. Free throw line. Kind of a wild shot. Misses, but there's Lucas Polk with the rebound. Kicks it out to Giglio. Now Campbell wants the three-point shot, and it's good. Bolivar's on fire from 3 today.
I got on to Campbell after the game. I said, son, you got to shoot that ball. He's open a lot of times. He passes it up. He's one of our best shooters.
Absolutely. Here's Ray with a missed three-point shot. Bolivar 2-on-1 the other way. Nice dish from Campbell to Lucas Polk. He finishes at the rim. It's 14-9 with 4:06 to go here in the first quarter. Branson wants to run. Here's James all the way down to the other end. Nobody steps over to stop him, and he lays it off the glass and in.
Yeah, James is a versatile player. Can shoot from outside, and he can drive.
Adams on the left wing to Campbell. Colton working hard in the post, trying to post up. Here's that look that we've seen before. Colton Ingold in the post. 3-point shot by Adams. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Meerhoff. Meerhoff a forward to James. James going coast to coast. And I tell you what, he is on a mission just to get to the glass.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get over in front of him and make him kick it out.
Yeah, he's definitely got a mission every time he gets the ball. And, of course, they did call that on the floor. The shot did go in, but they didn't count that, called it before the shot. And
Bliss and Young in for the Liberators. Branson to inbound underneath their basket. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Nice job there by Wyatt Campbell to tip that one out. But Branson will keep the basketball in front of the Liberator bench.
This is going to be one of those games, Dwayne, that we just cannot take a play off at any point in time.
Inbound to James, top of the key. Branson sets the offense. James wants to penetrate again. Gets all the way down the lane against Giglio. Missed shot. Nice rebound there by Bliss. He outlets to Giglio, and Giglio is going to push it up the right side against James. Right wing. Ball gets reversed to the left side. We got Bliss trying to get it into Ingold. Ball's knocked away there by Meerhoff, and Bolivar will have the basketball out of bounds. You know, here we go again, Josh. I don't understand why we're moving the ball around. There's supposed to be 4 inbound spots, and we're all over the place again. Giglio, long three-point shot. It gets it to go.
That's why shooters got to shoot.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Kim, that's our 5th three-point shot made, isn't it?
4.
Yeah. Well, I was getting carried away. It seemed like 5.
It should count 5 because every one of them is about the volleyball line.
No kidding. Bolivar 17, Branson 11. Here's James on the right wing, back to the top to Meerhoff. He wants to drive against Campbell and does. He gets all the way to the glass.
That was Toombs, I think, there.
And knocks it down. You're right. I'm telling you what, I'm having trouble seeing those Branson numbers, I guess. Here's Giglio, another 3 from the left wing. It's off the mark. Ball tipped out way to the top, and Campbell picks it up. Now, right corner to Bliss. Bliss against Meerhoff. He dribbles out of the corner. Ball gets reversed to Colton Ingold. Right wing skip pass to Landon Young. He drives right baseline. Nice pump fake by Young, and he finishes a 2-footer.
Yeah,
nice penetration.
Meerhoff was slobbering. He was going to throw that into the bleachers, and of course Young just got him up in the air and went around him.
Landon said, "I don't think so. We'll just pump fake it, and I'll make this thing look easy." Yeah. Good, smart player there. We're going to keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout. Bolivar leads 19-13 with 2:11 to go here in the first quarter, and really both teams shooting the ball really well.
Yeah, I think, and again, every possession is going to count here. Branson's going to keep delivering blows to us, and we're going to have to keep fighting them off, and then every possession on offense, we're going to have to just meticulously make it work for us.
You know, really, both teams are getting about any shot they want right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if we've seen some of the penetration in a while that we're seeing from the Pirates. They're able to take it to the hole pretty successfully.
Branson with the basketball. Meerhoff to James. James, a little pump fake into the lane, little floating 10-footer, gets it to go, and James has got a lot of points. I don't know how many he's got.
I think that's his 8th point.
19-15 Bolivar. Young on the left wing. Campbell posting up. Nothing doing. Ball gets reversed to the right side. Now Ingold, he wants to post against Tolliver. Ball gets turned over. Here's James, coast to coast. Euro step, reverse layup off the glass and good. James with 10 now. And Bolivar's leads only 2. Giglio, top of the key to the right corner to Bliss. He's going to dribble out of there and reverse the ball to the other side. Giglio, he wants to penetrate. Looks like he had some contact, missed the shot, but Bolivar with the rebound. Landon Young resets. Coach Hoig's calling out a play here, wants something special. High pick and roll here with Young and Campbell. Young all the way to the glass with the left hand. That's Colton Ingold all the way to the glass with the left hand. Great job, great pick and roll, and nice take by Colton.
Yeah, good control there on the layup, too. It was highly contested.
James to Toombs. Toombs trying to get it down low, picked off by Landon Young. And we got a jump ball situation. Nice job by Landon to step in front of that pass and pick it off.
Yeah, good job. I almost thought the Pirates were going to get one on us, and out of nowhere, Young comes and deflects that.
Gonzalez into the game for Giglio. Branson's ball underneath. Here's Meerhoff to inbound. Meerhoff lobs it way out top. To Toombs. And here's Meerhoff. He gets it back against Bliss. Right-handed dribble. Good job by cutting him off there by Bliss. Ball's back to the top with Ray. He wants to penetrate. Nice job down the lane. One little dish and another layup for Branson. 21-19 with 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now with 18, Colton Ingold at the top of the key, guarded there by Tolliver. High pick and roll, can't get around Tolliver, but he's going to pick up a foul there, reaching in on Colton with 8.4 seconds to go.
Yeah, see if we can't get something here with 8 seconds to go. Looks like Giglio, Adams, and Polk. Nope, maybe just Polk and Giglio are coming in, and Adams is coming in back. Robbie's.
So we got some play that coach wants.
Something's coming up here. I think you want some of those big guys in for some screens here.
Yeah. 8.4 to go here in the first quarter. Ingold to inbound in front of the Branson bench. Oh, bounce pass out to the top. Kind of errant pass. Here's Adams on the left wing. He's going to drive all the way to the glass. Good, strong move by Kenyon Adams to finish. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. This first quarter has been brought to you by Citizens Memorial Hospital. Great finish there by the Liberators. Yes. 23-19 after one, and we'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to YourCountry99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
BlackRock Arms has moved. Find the best deals on guns, ammo, optics, knives, and more at 2270 Springfield Avenue, right next to Ace Hardware in Bolivar. Same great service, now with more space to explore, from days out on the range to outdoor adventures. BlackRock Arms has you covered. Visit in-store or online at blackrockarms.com.
BlackRock Arms, your pawn-shop Patriots!
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena here with quarterfinal action in the 80th Blue and Gold Tournament, 80th annual, sponsored or brought to us by Greenwood High School. They're the ones that organized the tournament. Bolivar up 23-19, a lot of scoring in the first quarter.
Absolutely.
Bolivar with the basketball. Poke to Giglio on the right wing. He's got Adams. They try to go high-low. Adams with a strong left-handed dribble. Gets under the basket. Kicks it out to Giglio for three. He gets it to go. Good to see Matt knock down a couple of threes early in this game.
We need him to be shooting. Good kick out by Adams.
26-19. James across the timeline. Over to Ray. He's going to try to dribble penetrate. He kicks it out to James on the right wing. Ball gets reversed to the left corner. There's Meerhoff for three. He can't get it to go. In and out. Rebound to Poke.
Good
Here
board
come
by
the Liberators
Poke.
with an opportunity to stretch this possibly to double digits and get a three-point shot. 26-19. Poke down low on the left block. Dribbles, kicks it out. Oppo to Adams. Now to Ingold in the right corner. Ingold's going to try to drive baseline. Gets into the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to the left corner for Adams. He gets a three to go.
How about that? Everybody's making them, Dwayne.
Great ball movement. Great pass by Ingold. And Adams sitting out there with his feet underneath him. Gets that thing to go. Cooper now for Branson. Back to the top to Villaruz and to James. The pick and roll there at the top of the key. Spin move to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Villaruz. Back to James. James wants the 17-footer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to Adams. 29-19, 6:28 to go, second quarter. Campbell top of the key to Ingold, down to the left corner to Adams for another three. Back
in and out.
Iron, no good. Rebound to James. James to Meerhoff for three. Back iron, no good. And there's Campbell with a good, strong rebound. He comes down. Man, he had to get pushed.
Well, he had two Pirates just hanging on him as he was going for that rebound. But they called him for stepping on the out-of-bounds line.
They had some help doing it.
But I do like the way our defense has picked up. The Pirates aren't getting quite the looks they were getting in the first quarter.
A box set here by Branson on the inbounds. James to inbound. Here's the old screen, the screener. into Cooper. Nice move in the post there. Good, strong move, and he gets the finish at the glass. I think they're shooting about 90% from 2-point range right now.
Good extension defense there by Villaruz to knock the ball out. But, hey, listen, I like the way we're moving the ball on offense. We're getting good looks. Those are going in right now. Let's keep going.
Backdoor cut by Ingold. Like a little up and in. He doesn't get it to go. Rebound to Muirhoff. He's going to push it, tries to bounce pass it. The ball kicked there by Bolivar. Out of bounds to Branson.
Little disruption there by Giglio.
5:41 to go, second quarter, 29-21 Bolivar. Flat set now for Branson underneath their own basket. James to the corner to Ray. Ray wants the three-point shot. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Ingold. High pick and roll from Polk. Ingold wants the long three. Good. He is on fire.
He wants to extend this tournament a little bit, so he's taking those shots with confidence.
That's right. He remembers what happened to his brother in this tournament, man. He said, I think I can match him. I'm going to keep stretching this thing out.
There you go. And they're all deep.
They're very deep.
Definitely behind the men's college line for sure.
Nice job by Giglio against Villaruz. Villaruz with the pass into Ray. Ray with the pump fake. He gets Adams off the ground and knocks down the layup and gets fouled.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they've got that easy little chip shot there, and we want to stop it. Sometimes you want to kind of contest it, but not give them a chance at a three-point play here.
Ray finishes a three-point play that gets Branson back to within 8.
Looks like Ray's going to take a seat. Toombs is going to come back in.
And Wyatt Bliss in for the Liberators. Looks like Polk's going to take a seat. You know, we're really going to have to stop penetration. I mean, that's the only thing that they're getting right now.
Yep.
And,
well, we're leaving our feet a lot, too, I think, Dwayne, and then that's when they're getting the penetration.
It's hard to guard when your feet are off the ground.
That's for sure.
Bolivar with the basketball. Bliss on the left wing. Dribbles back to the top of the key now. Colton Ingold on the left wing. He tries to drive left baseline. Nothing doing. Adams, the cross-court pass to Bliss. One more pass to Campbell off the back iron. There's Bliss with the rebound. Wyatt, turnaround 10-footer, no good. And there's Ingold with another rebound. Pump fake to Bliss. They make the extra pass all the way around the horn. Here's Adams for three.
Adams says, I'll take it. He's feeling it, isn't he?
He is.
They're all shooting well.
35-24, an 11-point lead. 4:21 to go, second quarter.
That's our 8th three-pointer, Dwayne.
Our
8th made, yeah. We've only missed 7.
Muirhoff all the way to the glass. Oh, he can't get it to go. There's a rebound to Ingold. 3-on-3, and Ingold's going to pull it out. He's going to cross court to Giglio for 3.
Boom.
And another three-point shot for the Liberators. Give us 9 in the first half. We are absolutely on fire. Bolivar extends the lead to 14, and we have a full timeout. We'll take it back to the station. You're listening to YourCountry99, and you're watching on MoSportsZone.com.
Looking to transform your home from the ground up? Step into Bolivar Flooring, where style, comfort, and durability begin. Discover the largest selection in town. Classic hardwood, modern vinyl, plush carpets, stunning tile, plus custom showers, backsplashes, and fireplaces. Find the look you love with expert help every step of the way. Walk on excellence, live in comfort with Bolivar Flooring. Located at Carlin Acres, just south of Bolivar off of Highway 13.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Back here at Southern Bank Arena, where the Bolivar Liberators are lighting this place up. We've hit 9 3-point shots here through a quarter and a half. We got 3:54 to play in the second quarter. 38-24. Branson doesn't have an answer for our three-point shot.
No.
And we just got to keep it going. Bolivar on defense now. Here's James, top of the key. Penetrates all the way to the glass again.
We're going to have to stop that, Dwayne.
I mean, it's just, yeah. And it's not just one guy. I mean, you got to get help from other places on things like that. 38-26. Giglio back to the top to Bliss. High pick and roll there from Campbell to Adams on the right wing. Thought about the three. Probably should have just shot it.
Why not?
Back to the other side. Giglio on the left wing. Now he's going to drive left baseline. Cross court to Campbell, and it goes through his hands out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was looking to shoot before he caught the ball there.
Yep.
But we're rebounding. Our rebounds so far, we have 14 team rebounds to Branson's 4. So that'll be key as well. Kind of eliminate any second chances for them.
Yeah. James against Giglio. To Meerhoff. Way out top on the left side against Adams. And a little pick and roll there from Cooper. Kicks it off to James on the right wing. Toombs. Free throw line to James. Top of the key. Three-point shot. No good. Good strong rebound by Ingold. Long pass ahead to Giglio. It's 2-on-3. Matt back out to Bliss for 3. Wyatt can't get it to go. Villaruz with the rebound for Branson. 38-26, 2:30 to go. James on the right wing, guarded by Young. Penetrates down the lane, spin move, off the glass, good. And Young picks up the foul. And we just are having a lot of trouble with James right now.
Well, what you kind of mentioned there, we need help defense too. Because I think both Young and Giglio are trying to guard him at different times. And they're just trying to contain him and doing a decent job, but you've got to have some help off to stop some of that penetration.
James, free throw, front rim, back of the rim, and off the side. Can't get the three-point play to go. 38-28 Bolivar. Coach Hoig hollering out some signals here. Young on the left wing, drives left baseline, step through, off the glass, no good. Branson with the rebound. James tries to go down low, knocked away by Giglio, and he gets the ball back, but Giglio is going to pick up a loose ball foul there.
And that's going to be his second there, so it looks like Campbell's going to come in and take Giglio out. That's just unfortunate. I think Giglio was just trying to swat at the ball and happened to get part of James's head there.
Well, it kind of got knocked up in the air, and they both were kind of going for it. Second quarter today is brought to you by Roten Cleanworks. Branson to inbound underneath their own basket. James in the left corner tries to go. He wants to go back to Meerhoff, and he does. Meerhoff on the post. Nice little move there. Can't get the ball to go. Hustles after his own rebound, but Ingold comes out with it. Long pass ahead to Bliss in the left corner. Tries to get it into Campbell, off of Campbell's hands. Here comes James the other way. He loses it, gets it back. Can't get it to go. Saved by Young.
I'm telling you what.
To Ingold. Long pass ahead. 2-on-1. Adams off the glass and good finish.
There was so much going on there, Dwayne. I don't even know where to start.
I know. A lot of hustle, though, from both teams.
Yes.
Once again, we got the benefit.
Yeah, good strong layup by Adams, too.
Yeah.
Could have gotten a foul called. Yeah.
Contested. James on the right wing now against Young. High ball screen there by Toombs. Spin move down in the lane. He loses control, but I'm not sure about give the ball back to
I think
Branson.
That just flew out of his hands.
I do, too. I don't know anybody that touched that ball.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that James might drive if he gets the ball. So
ain't no doubt about it. Maybe we can get Kent to give us an instant replay there on that one. Can you rewind that and see if
I don't know. Kent, we need multiple camera angles here. Can you work on that for us?
I'm a little disappointed in him today. He just has on a plain old T-shirt today.
I know. It's after Christmas.
I know it. Ingold steals the inbounds pass at the other end. Pump fake.
Oh, they're going to get him for a walk.
He drug his pivot foot before he went up with that shot, and they got him for a travel.
That's unfortunate. All the effort. He jumped up, grabbed the ball, and he was getting banged up all the way down the court. And, man, unfortunate there.
Branson will have the ball. Bolivar's going to pick up full court. 55 seconds to go here in the half. Bolivar leads by 12, 40-28.
Just psychologically, I hope we can keep at least a 12-point lead here going into the half.
At least double digits.
Yep.
Here's James. In the back against Young. Crosses him over. Spin move down the lane. Probably gets fouled, but
he's going in pretty uncontrolled.
You're right.
And I think they're not going to reward that.
Yeah. Loses the ball out of bounds. So
maybe a little payback, because the last time it looked like he threw it out of bounds too.
It'd be interesting to see what we want to do here, because we could go one shot here and assure ourselves
there's a 7-second difference
lead.
In the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah. Poke at the top to Young on the right wing. He dribbles back to the top, reverses right back to the right wing to Poke. Coach is yelling out poise. That's going to mean be patient, I think.
Yep.
Inside to Ingold on the left block. Colton pump fake thrown out there, but fouled by Villaruz, and Ingold to be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 15 seconds to go here in the half.
So if he can make these two extend it to 14, that gives Branson 15 seconds to try something at the end of the first half. So 2 big free throws, 2 big Ankrum Law free throws here.
Again, this second quarter brought to you by Roten Cleanworks. I don't know if you see some of the stuff they do. It gets posted on Facebook.
Oh, Luther?
Stuff looks brand new.
Yeah.
Ankrum Law free throw by Colton Ingold. It goes down.
I was afraid these free throws might be too close to the basket for Colton.
It probably feels like a layup after the shots he's been taking.
Can you elect to shoot him from the volleyball?
Yeah. Second one rims out. 13 seconds. Here comes James against Landon Young with 10. Cross the timeline with 7. Crosses over. High ball screen with 4. Pump fake there by Ray in the corner. He gets, who is that over there?
Ingold.
Gets Ingold off the ground.
The question is, was he behind the arc or was he in front of it on the...
Ingold looks like he's shaking up.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
I can't tell if it's his shoulder or...
He's fine. Yeah,
he's good.
I don't know if they're going to give him 3 free throws. It was on the far side of the court, and I couldn't, Ingold was up in the air, and I couldn't see if he was behind the arc or not. They're going to give him 3 free throws here.
Ray pump faked him, got him off the ground. And
an unusual miss by Ray on that first one. I think Ray is a good shooter. He's been pretty successful from the free throw line so far.
1 second to go here in the half. Ray's second free throw in and out. No good. He's missed 2 out of 2.
So the key here is if he misses, you have to grab that rebound. You cannot let them get a putback.
Ray's third one's in the air, and it's good. 1 second to go. Poke to throw it into Ingold. He's going to go from three-quarter court. It's going to come up short.
A little longer court than high school.
It is. And what a great half by the Liberators. Bolivar leads 41-29. We'll be back here in just a minute with your halftime stats. You've been watching on MoSportsZone.com. You're listening on YourCountry99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, before you know it's going to be 10 above and we'll be shoveling snow. The Answer Man at CNC has the answers for winter, like wood pellets for heating and grilling, stovepipe and accessories like door sealants, door gaskets, stove boards, and winter clothing that'll keep you dry and warm. And for your fur friends, CNC has a huge pet department too. You have questions? CNC has the answers at CNC Farm and Home, Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Wear can you and your family go to receive exceptional health care in the area? Who offers convenient family medicine and walk-in clinics near your home? Where can you go for comprehensive specialty care like orthopedics, urology, and heart care? The answer is CMH. At Citizens Memorial Hospital, they have the services your family needs to be healthy. For more information, go to citizensmemorial.com or call 417-328-6010.
Farmers Market of Bolivar is your go-to source for complete lines of animal and poultry feeds. Keep your livestock healthy and thriving with high-quality feeds tailored to their needs. Friendly experts provide top-notch advice to help you choose the right products. Whether it's chickens, cattle, or pets, Farmers Market of Bolivar has what it takes to support strong, happy animals. Located at 1184 East 460th Road, just off Highway 13. For dependable local feed and service that makes a difference, Farmers Market of Bolivar is your only choice.
How do we keep our prices so low here at Hometown Furniture and Mattress? It's simple. We are locally owned, keep our overhead low, buy in bulk by the truckload, and we operate limited hours. We do all this to bring you the best prices and best selection in Bolivar. From simple sofas to premium leather sectionals, from basic mattresses to premium mattresses on adjustable bases, we have it all. Living room, dining, and bedroom. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us at our new and expanded location just south of Bolivar on Highway 13. You can't miss us. Don't overpay. Take home today.
People choose Oakstar Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oakstar, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oakstar can make. Oakstar Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Bolivar Liberator Basketball. Today we're at Great Southern Bank Arena in the 80th annual Blue and Gold Tournament. Bolivar's got a good one going against Branson today, Josh. I mean, we've lit it up from three-point range here in the first half. Josh has got some stats for us. If you want to run over those, it's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Starting with the Pirates. So James, and we've said his name quite a few times, he's got 14 first half points, 7 for 9 from 2. Several of those are good, strong drives to the hole, layups. I think he's had a couple that were maybe 10, 12 footers, but most of them have been all the way to the basket layups. He's 0 for 4 from 3. I imagine he can hit those three-pointers. He's just not hitting them right now. So perhaps we try to contain that penetration a little bit more and maybe just force him to take a few more outside shots there. But he leads all Pirates with 14. Ray has 7. He's had a three-pointer and 2 and a couple free throws there. Cooper has 4 and Toombs has 4. One thing to note, Meerhoff, one of their highest scorers, hasn't scored yet, so they might try to get him more into the game. So as a team, they're shooting 73% from 2 and 11%. They're 1 for 9, 11% from 3. So, Dwayne, I think you and I are kind of talking about that. We don't want to invite trouble, but let's make them kind of prove themselves from the three-point line before we maybe let him have so many drives there. And kudos to James. My goodness, the guy's he's really good
quick
at
off the,
getting he's sneaky fast. He's good at getting this. So I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but try to contain him a little bit more the second half. For the Liberators, Ingold leads the Liberators with 14. He's 3 for 4 from three-point line, 2 for 4 from 2. Just a well-balanced game so far for Colton. Landon Young has 2. Polk has 2. Giglio has 3 threes. He's got 9, so he's 3 for 5 from the three-point line, which is good to see. Love to see him start making those. Canyon Adams with 11, and he's 2 for 4 from the three-point line. And then Wyatt Campbell with 3. He had one of those three-pointers in the first half as well. So as a team, we're 6 for 11 from 2, so 55% there. 9 for 18 from 3. That's a 50% percentage there, and that's fantastic. And I hope it's not a tale of two halves. I hope the second half we can just keep going with that momentum. But you get in halftime, you kind of get cold, you kind of sit down a little bit. Sometimes that momentum can can change a little bit, but hopefully we can come out hot in the second half and just keep that going. Turnovers, kind of balanced there. We have 5 total team turnovers. Branson has 4, and we are dominating the boards right now with 18 rebounds, 7 of those on offense. And then total team rebounds for Branson is 6 with only 1 offensive rebound. And I do remember that offensive rebound because it just kind of bounced to the guy and he drove in and got fouled on his putback there. So really good job by the Liberators to grab the boards, and that's going to be a pivotal piece of the game.
Well, you know how they measure putts in golf. You know, you got at the end of the round, you got 125 feet of made putts.
Yeah.
Well, Ingold's got about 90 feet of made 3-point shots, So Bolivar really doing a good job on offense, really moving the ball well. I mean, just to attribute to the great ball movement, gets open shots. I mean, Branson is just not playing defense they don't want to play defense that long, and we make that extra pass. And
I'll tell you, sorry, Dwayne, didn't mean to cut you off there, but I'll tell you what I did see. I see that they are playing a lot of backside help on those post plays for us. I think they've probably scouted us out a little bit and see that Colton and Wyatt and those guys are good at sealing their man down low. And so you can see the backside guy helping off. He's almost completely under the basket on that help, and that's making that skip pass available. And we're doing a good job of hitting that skip. That skip pass doesn't necessarily mean that's your shot, because then that skip, and then we end up swinging it around, and eventually you're just going to wear the Pirates out because they're having to move so much more. But those skip passes are extremely dangerous, against the defense there, because it makes you have to work so much harder.
Well, in this second half, I look for Branson to keep trying to penetrate and trying to get to the glass on us. I think that they're going to continue to try to do that. And hopefully it'll be their ball coming out here in the on the first possession of the second half. I look for Bolivar to keep doing the same things that they're doing. Good ball movement, trying to keep the pressure full court. The pressure hasn't really affected Branson that much, because James really handles the ball well, and he doesn't really give it up. I mean, I don't know how many times he's come all the way down the floor and just kept it and driven all the way to the basket.
And why would you? I mean, with the success he's having with it. So
yeah.
I mean, hopefully we come out hitting our shots, but if we don't hit our shots, we just got to keep executing well until they start falling again. That's the key. If we miss 1 or 2, you can't let that change how you go after it.
Absolutely. Well, the first half has been brought to you by Citizens Memorial Hospital and Roten Clean Works. Thankful to our game sponsor, Mid-Missouri Bank. Got about a minute 43 here before the second half starts. We're going to take it back to the station. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to YourCountry99.
Precision Small Engines, the name people have trusted for over 30 years for the sale, maintenance, and repair on steel leaf blowers and steel chainsaws. Carrying original manufactured parts and aftermarket parts, Precision Small Engines is sure to have everything you need to get you up and running again. Located north of Bolivar on Highway 13. Visit online at PrecisionSmallEngines.net.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Roten Clean Works. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Roten Clean Works, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena on the campus of Missouri State, where the Liberators are leading 41-29 as we get set to start the second half, as Dwayne gets his mic on here. So, Dwayne, we've kind of talked about it. We thought, hey, at least a double-digit lead going into the second half. We've got a 12-point lead here. I had to do my math there. That's pathetic. But 12-point lead here, so kind of where we wanted to be. And you just got to make sure you don't give the Pirates any kind of indication that they can come back in this thing.
Well, and with them having the ball first here, it would be really nice to get a stop and extend this lead and just stay in control of this game. Because as good as Branson is, they're going to make a run at some point. So when they make that run, it'd be nice to have a large lead so that when they make that run, we've got some room to withstand it.
Yep. For sure. Looks like the Pirates ball to start. Hopefully Robbie's got some sort of play coming out of the half here when we get the ball anyway.
Ray to inbound to James. Giglio going to guard James here to start the second half. Ray at the top of the key. Trying to get James coming off a screen there for three. Good defense there by Polk.
Yeah, don't let him catch the ball, huh?
Polk now against James. Top of the key. Branson taking more time in this possession than really any other possession in the first half. Over to the right wing to Toombs. Inside to Cooper.
For a walk.
He tried to pump fake.
Yeah.
Got things going a little too fast and traveled.
Yeah, good job to stay straight up there on the Liberators.
Bolivar's first possession here in the second half. We'll see what Coach Hoy's got going here.
Let's see if we can't get something here. This is going to be an important possession just to kind of keep that momentum going.
Top of the key at Polk. It's Giglio on the right wing and move Colton down into the post. Nothing doing. Polk wants a three-point shot from the left wing, and Lucas gets a three-point shot to go.
Is there a kid on this team that can't shoot a three-pointer?
I'm telling you. Nice job by Lucas. Branson at the other end, cross-court pass to Toombs, pump fake, goes inside.
Yes.
Great position by Wyatt Campbell, draws the charge, and we're going the other way.
Yeah, of course, Toombs did lower his shoulder there, but good heads-up play by Campbell to take that charge.
Good heads-up, smart play.
Yep.
You're right, Josh.
Just keep going.
44-29, Liberators lead. 6:56 to go, third quarter. Polk, top of the key. Giglio on the right wing. He wants the three-point shot. Short, and Branson's going to let that ball.
Yeah, don't let it affect you, though. I mean, I like the intensity and the eagerness to get some shots up.
Full court man-to-man here by the Liberators. James across the timeline to Ray. Spin move into the lane. A little Euro step. Short off the glass. Rebound to Ingold. Long pass ahead to Adams. Handoff to Giglio. Left wing for three.
There you go. That's why you keep shooting.
That's exactly right. Excellent job in transition there to give that up to Giglio for a wide-open three. Bolivar extends the lead to 18 here with 6:17 to go, third quarter. Toombs, he kicks it back out to Velaruz. Velaruz to Toombs, back to, is that Cooper?
That's Cooper.
And Cooper hits a three-point shot. Branson wants a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Black Rock Arms. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll just keep it here.
So this is exactly how you wanted to start the second half. Of course, that three-pointer there, I'm not sure if Cooper is a consistent three-point shooter or not because we haven't seen it yet today. But other than that three-pointer right there, my goodness, that's everything you wanted to see out of the Liberators.
Come out and hit 2 out of 3 three-point shots.
Looks
Again,
like,
open looks, unselfish basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Adams on that fast break to turn around and kind of dish it back to Giglio for a wide-open three, like you already said. And love to see Giglio hit that after missing the one right before that. Looks like Campbell's maybe got a cut or something. He's getting that addressed, so it looks like Bliss might check in for him.
Probably got that taking the charge, didn't he?
Maybe so. Just cleaning up a little blood there.
47-32, 6:02 to go, third quarter.
So they say no blood, no foul, so he had to get cut there to get that call. So
Liberator basketball. Ingles got it at the point. Ball gets reversed to Ingold. Oh, there's that back screen to Polk on the left post. He kicks it out to Giglio. Penetrate, lob pass down to Polk. Tries to save it. Ball goes out of bounds. I think there's a little confusion there. Polk and Ingold were going to the basket in the same place, and Giglio just had a little trouble trying to figure out who to throw it to.
Just a lot of bodies in there to deflect that pass.
Yeah. James setting the offense against Giglio. We've already done a better job against him. Oh, backdoor cut by James. Nice pass there by Cooper. And there's James with another layup. Giglio drives left baseline off the glass, or tries to get it off the glass, blocked away by Cooper.
Yeah, good block by Cooper, but our ball. 26 seconds left on the shot clock on our own basket. Nothing hurt there.
Into the game for Branson is Tolliver and Toombs. That's Meerhoff. I wonder if he's sick or something today because he had 30 yesterday. Here's a steal on the inbounds pass. James, great pass down to Ray. Blocked by... No, he made it.
Yep.
Ray with the 2-point basket. Cuts the lead to 11. It's ball stolen away from Bliss by Ray. Left-handed layup. It's good. Now Branson's on a little run, and that's what we were talking about. They get it to 9 here with 4:59. So Branson with a little run here. We're going to take it back to the station here. 30-second timeout. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry99.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Back here at Great Southern Bank Arena, I'm Dwayne Banner here with Josh Berry, and Josh Branson on a little run here to the middle of the third quarter.
Yeah, just got a little sloppy with the ball, and Branson's taking advantage of it. So it's a pretty important possession here to kind of stop the bleeding, if you will.
Good timeout there by Coach Hoig. The Black Rock Arms timeout. This third quarter is brought to you by CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you're watching, you'll see that up there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
We're getting fancy with our technology here.
We are. I got Mid-Missouri Bank up in the left-hand corner. We just need a picture of Kent down in the right-hand, somewhere on there.
I think with ChatGPT we could get some kind of character.
Yeah. Campbell left wing, lob into Bliss. He's going to go to work in the post. Nice job by Wyatt. Bliss with a great post move. Left hand off the glass. Great momentum breaker there.
Yeah, good for Bliss, too. I think he lost one of those dribbles earlier. Good confidence builder.
Branson at the other end. Here's James on the left key. Over to Cooper now into the post. Meerhoff knocked away by Campbell. 3-on-2. Ingold behind the back. Left block. Floater. Good.
He avoided the charge there, Dwayne. Stopped short and good floater there. Good heads-up play by Ingold.
Branson the other way now. 51-38. 4:10 to go. Third quarter. Spins move in the lane by Ray. Kicks it out to James. And James finally gets his first three-point shot to go. You knew he could probably hit that thing.
You knew he could. It's a matter of time.
Leads now 10 for Bolivar. 3:57 to go. Third quarter. Ingold with the handoff to Giglio. Right back to Ingold on the right wing. Bounce pass to Bliss. Top of the key. Look for Ingold to go back door. Now Ingold's going to take it to the right baseline. Off the glass. Short. Gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go. Tipped away. Out of bounds. And that's going to be Bolivar basketball. Boy, Colton was point blank there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Well, he had to fight so hard to drive, and then he became wide open. I think it surprised him how open he got and just couldn't make it.
Ingold to inbound. Bounce pass into Bliss. Giglio, right wing, three-point shot, short, no good. Rebound to Meerhoff. Meerhoff, he's going to bring it down on the dribble, and Adams got his hand on him. He's going to pick up a foul.
I'm not sure Meerhoff didn't trip a little bit on his own feet there, but here's what I'm noticing, Dwayne. I'll just call it out here. I hope it's not true, but it feels like we're almost a little bit hesitant with the ball now. We got a lead. We don't want to lose the lead, and instead of attacking, it feels like we're back on our heels, and you cannot win a ball game like that.
Bolivar up 10. James with the basketball to Meerhoff over here on the left side. Now a handoff to
that's
Cooper.
For Adams.
And then Adams steps in, and he's going to foul Cooper. And
that'll be his third. 2 in just a matter of 10 seconds there.
You know, in both of those fouls outside the three-point line, you don't really like to see that, but, you know.
But they're kind of hustle fouls.
I was going to say, give him credit for hustling and getting out there trying to guard.
Yep.
James, lob pass, stolen away by Young. Young bounce pass to Giglio, 3-on-1. Giglio's going to take it all the way with the left hand, and Meerhoff
Meerhoff said not today.
Yeah, all the way over the cheerleaders' heads.
Meerhoff still hasn't scored yet, but he's having some effect on the defensive end.
Liberators inbound to Campbell at the top of the key to Giglio on the right wing. Lob into Bliss, and I don't know if just couldn't make the connection there. Ball goes off of Bliss's hand out of bounds, and another turnover. 2:52 to go. Bolivar up 10, 51-41. James with the basketball. Nice job cutting him off there by Giglio. High ball screen. Kicks it out to Meerhoff, and he wants a 30-footer. No good. Rebound to Ingold, and that's going to be Ray stepping in and fouling Colton Ingold. That'll be there.
I know we talk about it a lot, but, man, the way Colton can grab a rebound sometimes is pretty special there. So a lot of our rebounds, I'd like to know how many he has personally there.
He's always around the basketball.
Kick. Yeah.
James strips Giglio and then kicks the ball. Have to really take care of it. Branson's going to start picking up the pressure here.
They got nothing to lose, Dwayne.
No.
That's the mentality they have, and it can really change the way they play.
Well, they're kind of feeling it. You can see they're kind of, and that's going to be a turnover. That ball's going back to Branson.
Because Giglio kicked it, so
I thought the Branson kick kicked it.
No,
James
Giglio
inbound,
did.
box set. The old screen, the screener. Here's James, top of the key against Giglio. Spin move down the lane. Nice pass underneath to Ray. He's going to dribble out of there to the left, to the right wing. Backdoor cut. Over to Meerhoff. Spin move into the post. Little right-handed hook shot, baby hook shot, goes down from Meerhoff. That's his first basket, I believe.
Yep.
And Branson's within 8. Ingold pressured, loses the ball. Branson comes up with a turnover. Nice pass to Ray. He lays it off the glass. He gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line to try to finish the three-point play. Josh, this thing has went from 14 to 6.
Well, yeah, they started full court pressure on it. It just feels like we're trying to rush it down and beat the press. I mean, it's a man-to-man. Just clear it out and just take your time to get the ball down the court. There's no reason to panic there.
51-45. Ray going to the line to try to finish the three-point play. Ball's in the air, and it's good. Leads 5 for the Liberators. Branson picking up full court here. That's a reach in. That's a foul. Bounce pass to Polk. Deep on the right block. Kicks it out to Young. Young wants the three. Good!
We needed that, didn't we?
Huge shot by Landon Young. Great pass by Lucas Polk. And Bolivar's leads back to 8. James with the spin move. Knocked away by Giglio, but he regains control. Now Meerhoff and Ray's going to set the offense at the top of the key. You can tell Branson's getting way more aggressive on offense.
There we go.
Cross-court pass picked off by Giglio.
Way to answer for the Liberators.
Absolutely. 1:19 to go. Third quarter. Giglio down the lane. Nice
Good
pass
dump.
to Polk, and he gets the layup. Great look by Matt Giglio. A little over-the-shoulder right-handed pass down to the wide-open Lucas Polk for 2.
Back to a 10-point lead. We answered really well. Let's keep it going here.
Meerhoff. Pick and roll down to Cooper. Strong off the glass, no good, but there's Ray with the putback. Nice job by Ray to get that one put back. 47 seconds to go. 8-point lead for the Liberators. Tolliver guarding Ingold. The ball's picked off by James. He's going to go coast to coast and flips it over his right shoulder. Can't get it to go, but he's going to draw the foul from Colton Ingold. You know, down here at the other end, we had something going and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, I think it's always hindsight, right? But I think pull that out, run a little bit more clock, see if we can't keep about a 10-point lead going into the fourth. But, you know.
Here's James. Knocks down the first free throw. Third quarter brought to you again today by CNC Farm and Home. Ray's second free throw is in the air, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. 56-50, 30 seconds to go. You know, Tolliver's really brought some extra pressure for Branson.
Oh, boy.
Branson's gone to a little trapping defense. We turn it over again, and here's Tolliver. Layup off the glass is good. 13 seconds to go. Leads down to 4. Here's Ingold pressing it down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Young for 3. Landon misses. There's a rebound by Colton. Get in there. Foul. That goes. It rolls around the rim and falls down for Colton. Huge shot here at the end of the third quarter. 0.2 seconds to go, and boy, did we need that.
We needed it badly. They were within 4 there, and that just got us 6. See if we can't get this to a 7-point lead. There's 0.2 on the clock here, so really nothing after this shot.
The only thing they could do is throw it the length of the court and tip it. Ingold shot in the air. Ankrum Law free throws in and out. Bolivar ends up, though, with a 6-point lead here after 3. Bolivar 58, Branson 52, and you're listening on Your Country 99.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person, located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena. Josh, looks like we're up for a very exciting fourth quarter here. Branson's got this game back to 6.
Yeah, we knew
both teams getting up and down the court.
We knew it was going to be a challenge, but we kind of thought we hoped we would hold on to that lead and just keep extending it. But, Pirates are too good of a team to just kind of lay down and let that happen.
It'll be interesting to see what Branson decides to do here in the fourth quarter. At the end of the third quarter, they didn't only ran it twice, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. I think it was a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 little half-court trap and causes some issues. Bolivar with the basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Branson knocks the ball away, but they're going to keep possession, or Bolivar's going to keep possession. Tell you what, Branson is really picking up the pressure here, denying the ball inbounds.
And we're not matching it. Seems like we're sort of sitting back a little bit.
Ball can get it inbounds to Giglio. Giglio against James. They're back to their man-to-man defense. Campbell left wing. He wants the three-point shot. Short, no good. Rebound to Cooper. And Cooper's going to clear it to Ray. Get across the timeline here. We've got a whistle.
What's going on here? Oh, a little blood. Looks like Cooper's got some blood they're going to have to address. So foul-wise, Adams has 3, Giglio 2, Young 2, Ingold 2, so not a lot of foul trouble there. The Pirates, really no foul trouble to speak of. So fourth quarter, not a lot of concern there, and that's one thing the Pirates can use to their advantage. Play strong, make them call a foul. If they don't call a foul, great. If they do, you've got plenty of fouls to give.
Ingold leads the Liberators with 18. James has 21 for Branson. He's got the basketball. Hands it off to Ray. Back to James. Thought about the three-point shot. Kicks it out to Meerhoff. He does want the three-point shot. Step back three's no good. That ball will be off of Branson. And they get it back to Bolivar.
Yeah, you can tell Meerhoff does like to take those shots and looks good going up, just not falling for him.
No. 7:25 to go here in the fourth. 58-52. Bolivar. Branson with the full court pressure. Adams handling the ball out front against Ray. He gets across half court, dishes off to Ingold on the right wing. Ingold tries to penetrate against Tolliver. Hands it off to Adams. Adams reverse pivots right into Ray, and Ray is going to draw the charge, and that'll be a turnover for Bolivar, and more importantly, that's Adams' fourth foul.
Yep.
7:09 to go.
I think coach is going to leave him in and just say, hey, keep playing.
Yep. James against Giglio. Branson setting the offense here. Toombs over to Ray, and Ray knocks down a long three. That cuts the lead in half, and this game is tight. 58-55. Bolivar basketball, 6:46 to go. Giglio wants the three-point shot. Short, no good to Ray. And Branson with a chance to tie this game.
Yep.
Tolliver to James, top of the key. Ball knocked away, but picked up by Ray out at half court. Ray against Adams now. Ends the ball off to James. James to Toombs, over to Ray for three. Thought about the three. Kicks it inside to Meerhoff on the left block. Double team there. Ball goes up. Little right-handed hook is good for Meerhoff. The Bolivar lead down to 1. Coach Hoig wants a timeout. This will be a Blackrock Arms timeout.
Full timeout.
We'll take it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry99.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena. Josh Branson's got this lead cut to 1. And, you know, Bolivar just turned it over a few times, been a little impatient on offense. And I would look for us to get something really good out of this timeout.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Try to get that momentum back in our favor. We got to remember we still have the lead. You know, we go back to that timeout kind of deflated, but you still have the lead. You still can execute well and finish this game strong, but you just got to break that cycle, that run that the Pirates are making. You got to break it, and you got to take every possession is going to count. So you got to get everything out of a possession you can.
Bolivar basketball. Adams to inbound, gets it into Ingold, guarded there by Tolliver.
And they're just letting everything go right now.
They really are, hands everywhere, and Ingold. Miscommunication with Adams and throws it in the beans, and that'll be another turnover for Bolivar.
I can't get over how they're just letting them just hack all over. Whoever's taking the ball down is just getting absolutely...
I mean, hands all over Colton there.
Yeah.
And people can say what they want, but it does affect how you pass the ball if you got people pushing on your lower half. Branson with the basketball. Here's Tolliver at the... Tolliver at the top to James against Giglio. Right wing. Hesitation dribble, kicks it out to Meerhoff for three. Short, no good. Rebound to Adams and over to Ingold, and he'll bring the ball across the timeline with 5:28 to go. Bolivar still with a 1-point lead. Ingold against Tolliver. Penetrates down the lane. Bounce pass out to Adams, and Ingold's going to draw a foul there. I believe that's going to be on James.
Yeah, they're going to get that on Ray.
Yeah, 30. 5:19 to go, 58-57 Bolivar. Ingold to inbound. Poke to Giglio. Left side to Adams. Down in the post, tries to get to Ingold. Ball gets knocked away. There's Giglio with a great play to get both hands on it, knocks it out, and Bolivar retains possession.
Don't get in a hurry.
That was really close to a turnover. Ingold on the left wing. Back out to Giglio with 4:55 to go here in the fourth. Now Adams on the right wing. A lot of screening action going on away from the ball. Pressure there. 4-3 on the shot clock. Giglio fires up a running three-point shot off the iron, no good. And the ball rolls out of bounds.
It just feels like we're making the hard pass now, Dwayne, instead of taking the easy pass. We're trying to force some stuff in.
Branson with a chance to take the lead here. 4:38 to go, fourth quarter.
I think that'll be the first time they've had the lead.
I don't think they've had the lead all day. Here's a pick and roll with James and Toombs, and
I think
Wyatt stepped over a little bit late to draw the foul.
didn't quite get in front of him.
This fourth quarter brought to you by Hometown Furniture. Toombs at the line for Branson to shoot 2 and give Branson the lead. First one's good to tie the game. That's the first tie game we've had, I think, since the
beginning of the game. I think maybe.
Branson did have a lead. I think it was 3-1 because we hit the free throw and they came down and hit a 3.
But then after that, I think we just took it from there. But yeah.
So Branson gains its first lead since the opening moments of this ball game. 59-58. A lot of pressure by Branson. Bolivar gets it across the timeline. Ingold spin move down the lane, off the glass, and good. Great answer by Colton Ingold. Give him 20, I believe. Here's Tolliver for 3. No good, but rebounded James. He goes strong off the glass. It goes. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line.
I don't know where the foul was, but anyway.
Branson just has a little extra step right now. They're just a little quicker everywhere than we are. And we just got to get some of that back.
Yeah, we're just kind of walking around. You can just see it on our boys. They're just kind of walking around a little bit deflated.
Yeah. A lot of time to go here in this game. Branson up 2 now, 62-60, 4:04 to go here in the fourth. Tolliver is just fouling Ingold. Finally call the hand check. I mean, that's probably, get him a saddle.
Yeah.
He is riding him that hard.
Yep.
Bolivar's ball underneath their own basket. Box set here. Poke on the left corner, kicks it out to Giglio. Handoff now at the top of the key. Giglio wants the 3. Short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Meerhoff from Branson comes up with it. And now Branson with an opportunity to extend their lead. Tolliver behind the back, hands off to James. 62-60, 3:36 to go. High ball screen. Oh, Giglio knocks it away for James, and they got a jump ball, and that's going to go back to Branson. But great job by Matt Giglio to get his hand on that. James brought it in front of his body, and Giglio said, not this time.
Looks like a little chatter going on, too. See if we can't get him a little frustrated here, Dwayne.
Ray to inbound to James. Tries the backdoor cut against Campbell. Great defense there. Ray at the free throw line. Down the lane. Throws up a underhanded shot, and it goes in. Here's Tolliver. Strips it away from Ingold. Tolliver all the way to the glass, the other end. Now Branson leads by 6. Coach Hoig wants a timeout. We'll take it back to the station here. You're listening to Your Country 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena, 80th annual Blue and Gold tournament here in the quarterfinals. Bolivar has controlled this game all the way up until really the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth. Excuse me. Branson's taking a 6-point lead here. 3:10 to go. A lot of time to go, Josh. Yep. We just got to keep our composure and see if we can't get a good shot here and get this lead back to either 3 or 4.
Yeah, just need a couple shots to fall. And
Branson full court pressure. Adams tries to throw it into Giglio, knocked away. Bolivar will keep the basketball. Branson still with the full court pressure. Ball gets inbounded to Poke, back to Adams, to Giglio. Bolivar will set their offense, 3 minutes to play. Giglio getting trapped. Nice pass over to Colton to break the trap. Ingold to the right block all the way to the glass, and he's going to draw a foul from Tolliver. Good take there by Colton. Good, strong move.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was wondering when they were going to call that.
I mean, Tolliver's got his hands all over him. We've talked about
why wouldn't they? If they don't call it, Wayne, we talked about that. They got plenty of fouls to give. My goodness.
No kid.
Just go till they finally call it.
Bolivar to inbound. Here's Giglio. Thought about the three. Drives in the paint. Nice dish to Poke underneath. Great, good finish by Lucas Poke. Bolivar within 4. 2:44 to go. Branson across the timeline. Here's Ray with the high pick and roll. Back to Ray on the Great Southern Bank Arena sign. Now Tolliver over to the right corner. James is going to drive, reverse. That's Toombs drives.
It just
misses the shot.
Just fell in his hands.
Gets it right back and puts it back in. Branson up 6. 2:19 to go. A lot of pressure here by Branson. Giglio drives down, kicks it all the way back out to Ingold. Thought about the three. Now to Giglio on the left corner for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to Toombs for Branson. 68-62. Now 2 minutes to go. Bolivar needs something to happen. Pick up this defensive pressure, Josh.
Yep. We do have the shot clock to our advantage. That helps in situations like this.
Yeah. Tolliver at the top of the key. Branson content to eat some clock here. Ball knocked away by Giglio. Picked up by Tolliver and Branson. Here's James. He wants the 15-footer from the elbow. No good. Rebound to Adams to Ingold. Long pass ahead to Giglio. He's going to get a lane all the way to the basket, and it's blocked again by Meerhoff. Out of bounds, Bolivar basketball. 1:30 to go. 68-62. Bolivar to inbound. Underneath their own basket. Coach Hoyt calls out the play. Ingold. Giglio thought about the three again. He drives in the lane. Blocked away again by James, but finally going to get a foul call.
Yeah, and that's James' first foul, believe it or not.
Giglio will go to the line to shoot 2 Ankrum Law free throws. Again, this fourth quarter brought to you by Hometown Furniture. In desperate need of a couple of free throws here. First one's in the air. Oops. Back iron, no good. 1:26 to go. Giglio with a chance to cut the lead to 5 if he can make this one. Ball's in the air, and he gets it to go. Bolivar full court pressure. James breaks it easily, and he'll turn around and pull it back, and Branson will eat some clock. 1:18 to go, 68-63. Ray out at the Bear logo. Over to James there at half court. He dribbles around everybody, Euro steps, and blocked away by Campbell, saved by Adams. Ball tips around. Lucas Pope picks it up.
Yes,
Branson steals it away, and that's going to be Bolivar basketball.
Good job.
Great hustle by about 3 different guys there to get the ball saved way out top, and then Pokes there and ends up getting knocked away, and Bolivar has the ball. 1:03 to go. 68-63. Ingold across half court. Double team to Adams at the elbow. Now to Giglio. He wants the three-point shot. No good from the right wing. Rebound to Meerhoff.
We're going to have to start considering some fouls here.
Yeah, 48 seconds to go. 5-point by Branson. Bolivar scrambling around. There's Toombs, and we choose not to foul. And here's Tolliver all the way to the glass. No good. Rebound to Poke with 34 seconds. Poke cross court, picked off by Branson. Ray has it to Meerhoff across half court to James. He was going to lay this thing in, and that's going to be a 7-point lead with 22 seconds to go. Bolivar hurries to the other end. Campbell wants the 3-point shot. It goes, and Coach Hoyt will call timeout with 14.2 seconds. 70-66. Josh, we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, I just I'm kind of out of words, Dwayne. It feels like we had a situation there where we could have fouled one of their probably less good shooters. I'm sure they all can shoot. And 35-second shot clock is not a quick enough. I mean, NBA, they can get rid of, 20, what do they get, a 24-second or something like that? And, and that changes the game. 35 seconds, we just didn't have enough cushion there to not try to put them on the stripe.
Now we're going to have a steal here and a quick shot. Both teams Branson has 2 timeouts left. Bolivar still has 1. So if we could get a steal and a quick basket, we can stop the clock here.
Yeah.
But either way, this is one of those things where you throw it in. If you deny the ball inbounds, if they get it inbounds, you're just going to have to foul them and put them at the line, and hopefully they'll miss.
Yeah, I kind of talked about it earlier, Dwayne, and I was kind of hoping I wasn't right, but it just feels like sometimes when we get a lead, we sort of are afraid to lose the lead instead of just keeping our, I keep saying it, foot on the gas, but seems like we just got on our heels and they got aggressive and we just kept kind of leaning back a little bit more.
Bolivar, full court man-to-man. Branson gets the ball inbounded to Meerhoff, and that's going to be Wyatt Campbell going to foul him with that 10.8. That shouldn't be right, should it?
I don't know when they started the clock. We had 14. That was.
They can't really start the clock till the ball gets inbounded. They can step out of bounds and throw it over there, but the clock doesn't start there.
I wonder if they started that a little.
They did. Ray to inbound here. Good job by Bolivar in denying it inbounds, and Branson wants a timeout. We'll take a break here. We'll be back for the last 10 seconds. 70-66 Branson. You're listening to YourCountry99.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
We have 10 seconds to go here in this ball game, 10.8 to be specific. Branson's up by 4. They have the basketball. Bolivar did a really nice job of denying the inbounds pass, forced Branson to call a timeout, and we're going to have to do that again, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's your only hope. I mean, we've got 4 fouls, so that last foul we committed didn't quite get them to the line, so this next one will. But I mean, with 10.8, you almost have to hope for a steal or a 5-second call.
Yeah. Here's Ray to inbound. Easily gets it into James, and Giglio fouled James with 8.7 seconds. We didn't get much communication there to get that thing denied.
No, and sometimes, you may want to try to get something off a screen, and if they're trying to pick, maybe take that pick and get a foul called or something. Yeah. Just you're kind of desperate for anything you can get at that point.
James at the free throw line. First one's good.
I'd be surprised if he misses his free throws very much.
Yeah. 8.7 seconds to go. 71-66 Branson. James with the second free throw. It's good. Extends the lead to 6. Bolivar across. Ingold to Campbell. Campbell for 3 with 4 seconds. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Ingold. And he hits a 2-point shot at the buzzer. And that'll do it. Branson comes back from a 14-point deficit to defeat the Liberators 72-68 and advance to the semifinals tomorrow, Monday against Nixa. Bolivar falls here, and we'll go to play Strafford on Monday here in the 80th Annual Blue and Gold Tournament. We'll be back here in just a second. We're going to get our stats figured up. We'll have the Warwick Electric post-game show here in just a few moments. You're listening to YourCountry99 and watching on MoSportsZone.com.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
BlackRock Arms has moved. Find the best deals on guns, ammo, optics, knives, and more at 2270 Springfield Avenue, right next to Ace Hardware in Bolivar. Same great service, now with more space to explore, from days out on the range to outdoor adventures. BlackRock Arms has you covered. Visit in-store or online at blackrockarms.com.
BlackRock Arms, you punch your patriots!
Looking to transform your home from the ground up? Step into Bolivar Flooring, where style, comfort, and durability begin. Discover the largest selection in town. Classic hardwood, modern vinyl, plush carpets, stunning tile, plus custom showers, backsplashes, and fireplaces. Find the look you love with expert help every step of the way. Walk on excellence, live in comfort with Bolivar Flooring. Located at Carlin Acres, just south of Bolivar off of Highway 13.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Hi, this is Mike Jones. Trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for expert home comfort solutions. From plumbing repairs to heating and air conditioning, our experienced team delivers honest quality and service. For reliable comfort, trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
777-55-55. 777-55-55.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, before you know it's going to be 10 above and we'll be shoveling snow. The Answer Man at CNC has the answers for winter, like wood pellets for heating and grilling, a stovepipe and accessories like door sealants, door gaskets, stove boards, and winter clothing that'll keep you dry and warm. And for your fur friends, CNC has a huge pet department too. You have questions? CNC has the answers at CNC Farm and Home, Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Where can you and your family go to receive exceptional health care in the area? Who offers convenient family medicine and walk-in clinics near your home? Where can you go for comprehensive specialty care like orthopedics, urology, and heart care? The answer is CMH. At Citizens Memorial Hospital, they have the services your family needs to be healthy. For more information, go to citizensmemorial.com or call 417-328-6010.
Welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena. Tonight's game's been brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. Post-game show brought to you by Warwick Electric. Josh, a real disappointing loss today. I mean, we were playing so well through about 2.5 quarters, and the wheels began to fall off there in the third quarter, and we just couldn't. We had a couple of answers in big moments. Landon hit a three, and Colton came back with an and one, and you kind of felt like we were going to weather the storm. And you and I talked about at halftime that, hey, there's going to be a time in this game where the Branson's going to make a run, and we need to be able to withstand it. And we just couldn't come up with an answer.
Yeah, it seems like we kind of changed our game plan a little bit, and sort of instead of continuing to attack, we were sort of just a little bit hesitant with the ball. We were not sure of our passing. We would take a tough pass sometimes instead of working it around and getting the easier pass, which we did really well in the first half. It felt like we took the necessary extra passes in the first half and got a lot of good shots out of it. The second half, of course, Branson, to their credit, they turned up the heat, and we just didn't handle it very well. But it's hard to leave here without being quite disappointed with how that that game ended.
Well, Bolivar dropping that game will play Monday afternoon at 12:30. They'll play Stratford. And if we win that game, that'll get us to the 5th place game on Tuesday. So got a few post-game stats here. Josh will kind of run over those a little bit so you can kind of see everybody finished.
Yeah, so starting with the Branson Pirates. So as a team, they only had 10 turnovers. We had 15. We did beat them on the rebounding side. They had a total of 15 rebounds as a whole, and then we had 25. So we were 10 more than them on rebounds.
I think a lot of that differential was in the first half.
I think so, because they started picking it up. Matter of fact, let's see, we had 7 to their 9 in the second half. So you're absolutely right. That kind of flipped. So Branson, not a lot of balanced scoring there. Ray had, let's start at the bottom there. Tolliver had 4. Muirhoff had 4. We were kind of expecting more from him there. Cooper had 7. Toombs had 6. Ray had 23. And then James had 28. We really never adjusted for James.
Yeah.
I mean, he at the first half he had 14, and it just seems like he at will was going to the hole and making stuff happen, and we just never adjusted to stop that. And he ended up getting 14 in the second half for a total of 28. So that hurt us quite a bit.
To his credit, James is a really nice player.
Yeah. 10 for 15 for him from 2 and only 1 for 5. So we kind of talked about that. As a team, Branson shot 4 for 17 from 3-point, 24%, 55% from 2. They had a total of 44 shots from 2 and made 24 of those. So I would have liked to have seen us perhaps force a little bit more 3-point action there and just say, hey, prove to us that you can make it.
Sure.
But instead, they kept kind of driving in on us and making stuff happen. And then when we start turning the ball over and when our shots don't go in, that of course changes the
they didn't go in the second half like they did in the first half.
And we knew that could possibly happen, but you still got to execute on everything else. So for the Liberators, Bliss had 2, Young had 5, Campbell had 6, Polk had 9, Adams had 11, Giglio with 13, and Colton Ingold led all Liberators with 22. Some more just team statistics there. We were 13 from 22 from 2. So one thing is that Branson had twice as many 2-point shots as we did. They had 44 total attempts. We only had 22. So they made 2 more 2-point shots than we attempted. Now, we did have 32 attempts from 3-point, which 13 of those went in for 41%. So overall, when you look at the statistics of the 3-point game, the whole game, 42% you'll take, or 41% you'll take that, but we were 50% going into the halftime. So, and then just overall, I think that's pretty much all the stats. 25 total rebounds. I think I said that one already. But, Dwayne, I mean, those things happen. But we're going to have to, as the season goes on, we're going to have to figure out a way to get a lead and keep a lead. And there's that mentality of almost afraid to lose the lead, and it changes the way you sort of behave on the basketball court. And then when a team smells that, when they kind of sense that, that just increases their attack on you. And, of course, they weren't calling a lot. And Branson, kudos to them. When you're not getting a lot of fouls called, keep the pressure up. I mean, if you're going to get away with it, why not? And they did.
This game reminded me a little bit of the Belton game. Whenever things got to going faster and faster, we didn't counteract that with just slowing down a little bit. Tonight we kind of got into that, game got faster. Branson's pressure was getting, more and more and more. And it seemed like rather than slowing it down and making sure of our passes, we kind of sped it up, and, it caused a few turnovers. The next thing you know, they've got the lead, and, but, just a time for us to mature, time for us to learn from our mistakes. I mean, this is a long season. Branson, a good basketball team. We're going to see them at least once, maybe twice. once in the conference game, and then we could possibly see them, I think, in the Bolivar tournament. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, so, which that tournament's always a lot of fun to go to. But
it's very competitive too.
A lot of basketball to play. I know, when you lose in the blue and gold, you don't have a shot at the title anymore, but you can still put together 4 good, solid basketball games and come out of
come out of here with 3 wins.
Exactly, and that's saying something. This is a tough tournament.
Absolutely. Well, I think that'll about do it for it today. Quickly,
we do have the girls' game today at 3:30. Shania is going to bring that one to us at the Pink and White. So we wish the Lady Liberators luck there, and of course that'll be on YourCountry99 as well.
Sure. Well, today's game's been brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Chris Warwick for the post-game show. Bolivar drops this one 72-66. And from Great Southern Bank Arena, for Josh Berry, I'm Dwayne Banner. And we will see you on Monday night. Good night.
This Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Bank of Missouri, Bolivar Recreation Center, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Ankrum Law, Mid-Missouri Bank, Warwick Electric, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Roten Cleanworks, CNC Farm and Home Supply, Winfield Pack Service, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Bolivar Flooring, Butler Funeral Home, Bill Grant Ford, Black Rock Arms, Animal Care Clinic, Oak Star Bank, Farmers Market of Bolivar, and Bolivar Plumbing, Heating and Air. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them